Welcome to WTV World History's primetime evening show, UN Day in Depth, where tonight we will be highlighting the issues and conflicts found in the Northern American island country of Cuba, America's recently diplomatic neighbor just south of Florida. Putting aside historic conflict between the island and the United States, their recent high-profile international conflicts range from sex trafficking to the selling of drugs to the controversial military prison Guantanamo Bay. Cuba's lively culture is widely known by people all around the world, as well as their knack for striking up conflict with the U.S. In recent times, one major controversial issue is sex trafficking. It has been present in Cuban culture for a long time, but is just now starting to be reported in the government. They are starting to ban all human trafficking, whereas before there were no laws to prevent it. These laws cover child labor, child prostitution, forced labor, and sex trafficking, among other issues. Their government published information about human trafficking for the first time in 2013 and is working to change its codes regarding such a terrible issue. The next major international issue faced in Cuba is illicit drugs. Cuba has been long known for its large amount of selling illegal drugs, and they have had territorial waters and airspace for the shipment of drugs to the U.S. and Europe in the past, but with recent security tightening on the island, they are no longer a major consumer, producer, or transporter of drugs. The Cuban government instilled a death penalty for some drug-related crimes in 1999, and since then the issue has gained some closure. In the war on drugs, Cuba and the United States are on the same side. The final issue we will be covering tonight is one that is highly controversial in the international community. Guantanamo Bay military prison, located on the southeast coast of the island, has been home to around 800 war criminals and alleged terrorists. With unmatched high security measures and a reputation for torture, Gitmo's reputation precedes it. What makes it so controversial is the fact that it's outside of the U.S. borders, so detainees do not get the basic human rights as upheld in the United States, and their security tactics are out of the mandate of the U.S. Children as young as 15 have been detained at Guantanamo Bay, and many believe that its interrogation tactics are past what should be allowed, even to potentially dangerous war criminals. Cuba leases Gitmo to the United States and could terminate the facility if the U.S. forces leave the premises. Join us again next time here on UN Day in Depth. For WTV World History, this has been Cameron.